So, hello and welcome to the first ever journal with me for 2021. So, this is my reading journal, and this will just be a flip through because I have just used so much time figuring out how I want everything, and I think it looks pretty decent. And yeah, there are like a few blank pages because not everything is kind of, I almost said, ready. So there is still a few things that still hasn't gotten out because I'm filming this quite early in the month. So let's hope that I will be able to actually complete it. So I am using a, I don't know, Leichtrum 1917, something in those lines. And I've just covered it with some stickers. It has green sprayed edges. So let's just flip through and I will talk a little bit about each page. So in the first, I just have a few cards from each month on the things that I want to read every month. Like I almost said prompts, not prompts, but like a list of, yeah, my goals that I want to achieve every month. And here is my goals page. Basically, I just have my written down goals, and then I have like goals that I can color in. So I will already have talked about these goals in a video that has been going up. So, and here is my readathon. So when I do, I think I will color it in differently if I did 1 or 2 readathons. So just because that will make it easier to see when I did 1 and when I did 2, because 2 is my maximum. And here is my bookshelf. I don't know if this will still be blue at the end of it. I just don't know yet. So I have a few pages of these in, just because I like to read a lot of books, and it obviously takes some time doing that. And then I kind of have my reading goals, or this is more than my reading goal, but I almost hit 200 books this year, so I just want to be sure that I have enough pages. So I have 262 here. I can still like fit in more. And then I just did a painting here. So yeah, I think it's really decent and okay. And then here is my top 21 books to read in 2021, and if you have seen everything, you will have seen a video of that. So I don't know if I will get to every single one, but I hope to get to most of them. And here are my anticipated releases for, this is only January to June. So I need to make another spread when July hits. So yeah, it just was too much. I should have had 2 pages of this, but I didn't think there was that many, and there was. And then I have my 5-star predictions and my rereads. I have videos on both of these. So yeah. And then I have my Wattpad books. I have talked about that I want to read more Wattpad books, just because I have so many and I want to see if anyone is actually good. So I have explained everything in a video that went up like in this video sequence that I have done. So I just take a bookshelf, and when I finish one, I have 50 here. So here I have the Person of Color, 21, like authors of colors, person of colors that I want to read. So of course I hope to read more than these. I just need some motivation, and or not motivation, I need kind of, let's call it recommendations for like good books. Because some books are not that great.
I think I need to clarify that this is not, I'm not specifically talking about books from authors of color. I am talking about books generally. I mean, there are some really poorly written books, also written by white people. So it's not, I just feel like it just sounded like I meant only authors of colors. That's not what I mean. I mean like books generally. There are some bad books written by white authors too. So just to clarify that.
And I just need some recommendations to get me reading actually more of these. And yeah, now I just, yeah, I just forgot everything that I was supposed to say. Then we have 21 graphic novels to read in 2021. So I have all kinds of different stuff here. So obviously I might read other things because sometimes my TBR will just give me something completely different that I can't choose from here. Here I have my video ideas. If you have a wish on a video you want me to do, you can definitely leave a comment and I will write it down here, and yeah, just read. Or yeah, just try and actually make it happen. Here I have my big books I want to get to. So I have 12, so I can have one for each month. So I don't know when I will read them or if I will get to them, but these are just ones that I really do want to get to. And then I have the sequels I want to read, so I don't know if I will get to one every single month. I really don't know. Maybe, maybe not. And here I have the TBR game rules. You will just have seen that one. And you might have seen my TBR as well. And here I just have my unglued pieces that I pull out every single month, and then I put them in here so I have them somewhere. So I have like my January pieces in here that I need to read, and then afterwards is much easier because then I can just actually pull out one after reading a book. So I just feel like this is a great place to have it. Then I have the 21 romance books I want to read. So this is mostly Mariana Zapata books because I want to try and read every single Mariana Zapata book. So then we have 2021 book adaptations to read. I haven't gotten to this page yet because I haven't decided how I want to do it, basically. And here I have 21 poetry books that I want to get to, so I don't know how I will do it. I might do like a day of reading only poetry books or something. I don't know. I mean, only reading poetry books, I might read half of them in one day. I don't know, depends. But I try to get more into poetry. But I have done a video where I mention them. And basically, these 2 pages that I haven't filled out is for Romance Openly, if that is happening this year. I hope it's happening this year. But, you know, usually when I film things and I say I hope it happens, sometimes it basically just gets like a video out the next day or something. So I really hope that Romance Opally is happening this year. It really helps me to read books that I maybe haven't had on my TBR. So if it doesn't happen, I might actually, yeah, if they don't kind of make a 2021 board, I might just take the 2020 board again, just because I just like having something there to read around. And here we start on my January pages. So I just made a scrapbooky page. I just like things to be, I almost said a little messy. I am a messy person myself, and I just, yeah, I really struggle to make these really pretty front covers. So I just have put it down, written January, and yeah, I actually really enjoy doing just something like this, just on a black piece of paper and just make something. And here we have a quote that says, when someone told me I lived in a fantasy land, I nearly fell off my unicorn. I love that quote. And I haven't written down who it is by, but I think I found it on Pinterest and it wasn't written down or something. So, and then I obviously have my days read. I always have this page because I like seeing on what days I read physically audiobooks or when I read both. So yeah, when I don't read, it's usually just white. And here is my TBR. I have just written down everything I want to get to, like all the challenges, and then I will write it down, and then I have color coded it. So red means that it will be a spoiler vlog up for it, and then black means just normal ones that I won't do a spoiler vlog for, but they will be in my normal vlog. So here's my TBR, and here is other books that I want to read, for example, like book club books. So I have currently, as I'm filming this, I know 3 of the books that I have. And then I can try and incorporate these into here, so I don't have too many books on my TBR, because I want to read a little, I almost said freely. I never kind of read freely, but yeah, after I'm done with this, I will just pick from my recommendation. I can't call it a jar anymore because it's too many for that. But yeah, and then we get into my TBR for my readathon this month. I will be joining the Explorathon. We have 15 books to read, so I made a double spread for this. So I have 5 on each side, so I have almost figured out what I'm going to do. So the only one that I miss is a sci-fi book, but I think that if Romance Opally gets here, there is always kind of a sci-fi spot. And then a non-fiction, and of course on my yearly kind of want to read is always a non-fiction, so it fits perfectly. So I have a double spread here, and then I kind of have the rules down here, and I made this graph that says all the prompts or the clauses, and then it says S for started, sorry, and then F for finished. So when I have kind of started it, I will just cross it out and then cross it off when I have finished it. And here are my books read. I always make a double spread because I don't know how much I will read every single month, and sometimes if I only make one spread, it's not enough. And then I, of course, have my graph here for how many pages I read a day. So usually I take all the books that I am going to read this month and get the overall on how many pages I need to read a day, and then I just make a line that says how many pages I need to read, so I know. And yeah, and that's kind of it. I know that in the book club I'm a part of on Weeby Booking, they have a TBR game in January, so it might be another spread in this, but if it is, you will see that spread next month, like at the end of January. So, but that was it for this long. It actually kind of is a long flip through, you know. I love talking. But yeah, that was it for this. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I will see you for my next video. Bye!